This is Korea. So here's the Yellow River, they call it. It's pretty wide, about maybe 150 yards wide. So one night, they was going to cross us to Siberia. But I heard the news from another guy that they're not supposed to take us to another country where you're a prisoner in that certain country. Okay. So we started to cross. And the ice over there is about 6 foot thick. The Yellow River.
Wow.
Maybe 5. I don't know. Anyhow, we heard the Americans planes bombing about a mile away. So when we were crossing, the ice started to crack. So we were scared. All Americans, let's go back. Let's go back. So we went back with the Chinese too. I mean, yeah, the Chinese, yes, right. We went back. We were scared because that ice was cracking. Yeah. So they didn't do it no more. No, we have to behave and all that stuff, you know. Forget. And they call the American. Here comes the imperialism. Imperialismo, no? Imperialism. They only want war and all that stuff. They always blame the Americans. Yeah. So finally, little by little, we were hurting. The airplanes threw pamphlets, paper, and nobody's supposed to get it. See, anybody that got it, they hit him and take the paper away. But somebody got it, and he says there's going to be a peace treaty or something. We were sort of glad, see, when we heard that. You know. And anyway, about 4 or 5 months later, they trade us in. The small Swiss, no, and the little Swiss got repatriated first. And then the big Swiss next. I was one of the big Swiss. And then, before we got to the big Swiss, they had a 50 yard of a place where he said, no man's land. Okay, no man's land. You can do whatever you want to there. You take your clothes off and take it and throw them at them again. They won't do nothing. Same thing with the Americans. I mean, with the Chinese. So there was a pile of clothes all over the place. I didn't do it though. I didn't want to do it. And they put us in an ambulance and took us to a place where a big building. We had to take all our clothes off, and then they had a big machine where they spray us DDT in case we brought some kind of disease from China.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, another thing. When the flu shot season came, they used one needle for 6 men.
Wow.
And that's it.
Wow. Jeez. What was it like your first day when you came back to the United States?
Very- the thing over there, you will learn how to pray. It's to pray within 3 minutes, 5 minutes, right away. When it was very, very bad. We lost a bunch of men over there. 50, how much? 58,000, I think. From the ages of 24 and 18.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
When you came back, how did the American population treat you?
The American, oh, they treat me pretty good. They salute me and everything. Oh, yeah, most of them. But let me tell you something. I had a guard here for a long time, every night going back and forth, because I was at my grandpa's over here. And then I finally quit, saying, I ain't got nobody here. And they told me, Tony, you know what? Don't you know we have communists in the United States that will come and shoot you if you done something wrong in Korea? So no, nobody can find me. But they always tell me, remember, we got him here too. Yes, sir. And no. Just like I say, I was repatriated in the big Swiss. They, like I said, they repatriated the sick and wounded Swiss.
Did you have any like veteran support when you came back?
Mm-hmm. What was that?
Did you have any veteran support when you came back?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I went over there and they tested me and everything. They told me, Mr. Sanchez, you have a how I told you how ago? I mean the other day. No, post-traumatic stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what. Oh, another thing. The first 3 months, you know, downtown where people go behind you and say hi, you know, hi, Tony. My hand went automatic and I hit the people. Boom. Automatically. I mean, I didn't want it to.
Wow.
And I hit him. So, still, a lot of people, they remember, so they don't talk to me right here. They talk to me about 6 feet away from. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Pretty bad.
Was the American population proud of your service? Was the American population proud of your service?
American?
Yeah, were they proud of your service?
Yeah. Service, I mean, when I was in the army, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We had a few New Mexicans, which they're still alive. As a matter of fact, they came to when I was sick here the other day.
That's good.
Hey, how did you handle the
We
PSD?
had a bunch of them from Texas and New Mexico.
Oh, what was your job in the army?
My job?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What?
What was like your job title?
Infantry.
Nothing, just rifle.
Infantry.
Oh.
Infantera.
Oh, infantry.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in the infantry. Yeah. One time I remember when I was in Fort Riley, there was 4. They were named just like me, Tony Sanchez. So we went out, you know, when they called you, Tony, they're all 4 of us went like that, see. So they called me to the office one day and told me, you better get a middle initial or something because we're tired of that. I don't know who you are and all that stuff. So I gave my middle initial. Yeah.
Middle, no.
It's a soda.
How did you help the PSD? What helped you?
Take a picture. No.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The medals.
That's when he came back.
We'll have a bunch of them.
¿Cuál rifle usaste? ¿El M1?
Ah.
¿El rifle? ¿Era M1 el que usaste?
M1 and 45.
Okay.
But I didn't use them. I used mostly the
Great.
Did you take a picture?
60 millimeter. Okay. That's a 60 millimeter motor.
Okay.
Who's that? What's that? Oh,
Mírate, dato.
oh that's what I got out.
That's
When
the
I
whole
got out.
clipping, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Ask him how he collected.
1953. En papel.
Wow. How did you handle the PTSD? How did you handle the PTSD? The post-traumatic stress disorder.
I don't get you.
How did you handle the post-traumatic stress disorder?
They tell me I'm okay. That's what they gave me the compensation for. The pension. But I don't do it no more. No. I used to. For about 3 months. And when my hand went like that, when somebody, boom. And I told the doctor, what's wrong with me? How come I do that? Post-traumatic stress, he said. So I'm okay.
How long were you in the military?
Altogether, 2 years and 6 months.
Wow.
2 years as a prisoner. And 6 months in the military. Another thing. I lacked 18 days to come stateside from overseas. To come back, eh? But I spent 2 more years up there afterwards.
Wow.
Because they got me prisoner.
Yeah.
See, when you go serve in Korea, you serve for between 4 and 6 months, I think. I'm not too sure. And then they send you back here to the United States. But I didn't get to do that.
Wow.
I spent the whole 2 years back, more over there.
Does he still have flashbacks?
What advice do you have for me going into the military?
I didn't get you.
What advice do you have for me since I'm going into the military?